Well, in like.
And they weren't getting paid for this. They were just doing this like on the strength of like just going out with their dog at night.
Well, I was gonna say there's a lot of odd jobs in New York, and I recently came across this article when you were talking about just like random things like that happening around the city. There's this thing, the system. We know how much I love city biking. They call them the angel riders, and the city at the
Do they
highest
wear berets?
At the highest is the guy makes $6,000 a month, but there's a lot to that, and I'll explain that in a bit.
He didn't get no sleep.
Basically, what they do is you're paid to redistribute the bikes across boroughs to make sure like stops are full, whatever. And it's not, it's pretty interesting.
It's like legitimate. I thought it was like a scam.
No, it's legit, and it's run through City Bikes, so you can. Cool. So people do this as like a side hustle, whatever, and the guy. Though they say you can make up to $6 grand. There's one guy that's making $6 grand a month doing this, and it's because he also has a truck and he loads them into a truck.
It's a good idea.
And then drops them off in bulk,
but it's always just one guy. Like I went to the Cutco meetings
genius.
when I was a kid. They always show one guy that's making a bunch of money with this whole thing. I went to that meeting where, can you cut this rope with this knife? And you can't, and then they give you the Cutco knife, and you can, and they're like, go door to door and sell it. This guy made $20K last month. And I was like, word?
Cutco.
And then you go to every door, and they're like, get off my fucking...
Get the fuck away from me. Like, how he made $20K? Like,
what neighborhood were you in? Not to be offensive, but since we're going through immigration policies, if Eric Adams is saying lifeguards, I think it would be a cool policy of like, if an immigrant catches 200 rats, you get like citizenship.
For 200 rats?
But if there's so many immigrants, like they say, that would start to add up.
I just feel like if I would have said that, y'all would have killed me for that.
It's like you got to put in your 10,000 hours, put in your 10,000 rats.
Go grab 10,000 rats, and you become a citizen.
And you can eat them too, because you're Haitian. We know that's what you're like. What are you saying, Rory? What the fuck?
Hold on, hear me out. Let me land it.
Go ahead, please.
I haven't taken off yet.
I'm at the airport. Please land this motherfucker.
Are we delayed?
I'm at the gate. I'm at the gate waiting.
He's still in line.
And it's a Boeing plane.
Door's already open.
Land this motherfucker.
It's Air Alaska.
I need to hear how you gonna land it.
Okay, you know how the whites on the right, anytime someone's like, hey, your ancestors, they were immigrants too. Like all Irish, Italian, Germans, everyone.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we built this country, which is also a hilarious lie because slaves did. But in their head, they think that their ancestors built it, so they earned their way into the city. This could be a way to get the left and the right to come together because immigrants will be flooding the cities like the Democrats want, but then they'll be earning their keep the way that the right does. They'll be making the city a better place. They'll be building the city up the same way they think their ancestors did. So I think it's a win-win. So I'm not putting them to some degrading job, but if there's 3 million rats and 3 million immigrants,
you don't think telling people to go hunt rats, go find rats in that building is a degrading job?
I mean, no shoes, no shirts, no Irish.
All right, so
we did it in the 20s.
So help me understand. All right, so
you never seen gangs in New York?
What are you?
That was crazier than hunting rats.
Are you giving them the same type of like the gear that they had during the pandemic, like the nurses? Like, what are you giving them? They'll
get a little rat
regular
kit.
Clothes, like
we'll give them one birth control pill.
Okay, one pill for 3 million rats.
What would be in the rat kit? Like you get one of you get one of the flashlights.
You the rat czar. You don't want telling the fucking immigrants to catch 10,000 rats.
I should run for alderman.
Yeah, you'll give them a fucking passport.
You get one of the flashlight joints.
Okay, so you can see. You need that.
And we're already paying. Isn't Eric Adams giving them phones for free?
He's giving everything.
So if we're already giving them phones, you got to prove like on camera
that you caught it.
That you caught the rat.
Okay, you got to document.
And then you bring it to immigration. Like that's where the
so you have like just
the dump will be.
They give you like a little bucket and you just dump them in there. So it's like picking cotton, rats.
And then you type in your code.
Yeah.
And then that gets added to your tally. And once you get to the appropriate amount,
recycling bin, like the recycle center where you dump the cans and they give you money. You dump the rats on the conveyor belt. Somebody back there counts the rats that you.
You type in the code that was given to you, and once you hit your rat quota, that becomes your social security number.
So Roy, it's like a scratch off. Each like 20 rats, you get a one number for your social security. It's like a free coffee.
That is the craziest shit.
We need new blood in office. We need new fresh ideas.
Yo, that is the craziest shit.
All right, so make them lifeguards. That's better.
That was crazy too. But what you just said, yo, depending on how many rats you catch, that's gonna be your social security number. Isn't it like 8 digits in a social?
9. Yeah, it's 9 digits.
We have a lot of rats, though.
Who is catching that many rats? You know how crazy that is? Oh, my God.
Oh, so do we land safely?
Listen, it was a lot of turbulence. We got to look over that paperwork a little bit. Oh, man. Speaking of immigrants,
all right.
When is the last time somebody born in America that speaks English delivered your Uber Eats?
Depends where I'm at.
I was gonna say that's like a not in New York thing.
Yeah.
If you go to any other, God, dude, I hate getting Ubers in other cities because all the drivers are just white men that just want to talk.
In New York, yo, bro, listen.
Not here though.
Yo, I can't. It's like a thing now where I'm like, and with myself. Of course, I'm just sharing this with our platform, but with myself, as soon as I order something on Uber Eats, I wait. It's almost like a game. Who is delivering this? I want to see when is the last time just somebody that's born. So now the new thing is, it's not just migrants anymore that are working. Because I swear to God, migrants come here, they give them a phone for Uber Eats account with somebody named Jennifer. Jennifer never shows up. It's always another dude. The other day, it said Robin, right? Robin was delivering my food. So naturally, I forgot I even ordered food. It was like an hour and a half later. The food was late. Somebody knocks on my door, and that's odd because usually the front desk will call upstairs and say you have a delivery or the delivery's on the way up. Nobody called. I get a knock at the door. Go to the door. It's some kid standing there. Young kid, probably like 15. So I'm like, I thought maybe he was a neighbor or something. I didn't know. So I was like, so he said, I think the woman's name was Robin, something like that. And he said Robin, and I was like, who? I thought he was looking for somebody named Robin. I was like, who? He said, no, Robin. Like, and he had the food. I said, oh, it's the Uber order. He said, yeah. I said, okay. He was like, no, I'm just letting you know, Robin is my mom. She's downstairs in the car, and I'm just bringing the food up. I was like, oh, okay.
Got to teach the kid work ethic. I like it.
But in my mind, that's not what it was. Nigga, you young, and you're not old enough to create an account to work for Uber Eats yet, so your mom created one for you, and you just out here working. Now, I'm not mad at that. No, listen, I respect that because I would have had my mom do the same thing for me when I was 15.
Yeah, after shoveling snow?
After school, if I could just go pick up some Uber orders and deliver them, say on a week, I make $800. Every day after school, if I do that for a few hours, and at the end of the week, I made $700, $800. Are you kidding? In high school? Are you kidding me? Like, so I looked at the kid like, nigga, your mom ain't downstairs. Like, I know what this is. Your mom created the account, and you know that some people will report to Uber like, this person didn't deliver. This is not the person that delivered it. And then now your account gets banned. But I looked at him like, your mom is downstairs. I gave him a look like, and he just looked at me and started laughing. Young kid. But I'm like,
I hope you tipped.
Oh,
I like it.
I always tip. But
I've definitely had Uber Eats drivers show up with their kids in the car, which I get. Like,
yeah, if you can't,
if I can't do daycare right now, like,
no, I get that.
Like, it's actually a perfect scenario.
No, I would have my mom create an account. She ain't got to drive nowhere. I would have been on my bike,
on a city bike. While you
drop it,
while you drop it off at its location.
Yeah, redistributing.
Yeah,
that's a two.
And at night you could hunt for rats.
No, I'm a citizen. Like, I don't need to. I was born here, Rory. Like, I was born in Manhattan, actually. Like, I don't know what you think.
Citizens get 5 cents for each rat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you're from here,
you
get 5. But if you're not from here, you get how much?
Yeah. Well, it goes to your green card. You get citizenship.
That's invaluable.
Okay.
But then once you're a citizen, like once you hit that, then you start getting your 5 cents.
Oh, okay. All
yeah.
right.
It's like once you pay off that pack, you split the difference.
Got you. Now you work for yourself now.
The city bike, the Uber, and the rat czar. That's like the migrant Olympics. It's like a decathlon.
Yeah.
New Rory and Ma.
That was a quick snippet from our Patreon, patreon.com/New Rory and Mal. Subscribe now. You get a new episode every single week.
You get more Rory and Mal.
Yes. Bonus episodes nonstop every single week. You also get exclusive merch, first dibs on tickets, Ram Radio, just bonus content across the board every single week.
It's where you want to be.
Patreon.com/New Rory and Mal.